Well, Rodney, I was listening to your record again, and what struck me about it is, if anybody listens to that record, they pretty much know who you are, don't they?
Pretty much that's the goal, you know, is just try to be as real as you can. And just there were albums that I heard growing up as a kid that made me feel that way about an artist, and I felt connected to them.
Yeah.
And that was the goal for me, is to finally get to try to make music that if you heard that album, you know the guy.
Yeah. Well, It's America did really well, and now 15 Minutes is out. That song cracks me up every time I hear it. Where did what was it that you loved about that sentiment and having such humor in that song?
For me, 15 Minutes it's timeless. You know if you're flipping around the radio or you're surfing through the TV or whatever, through XM or whatever it might be, and you land on 15 Minutes, you know you're on a country station. You know that's country music.
That is true, yeah. Well, I was thinking about, Going Through Hell, that record you had, I think it was 4 number 1s off that record. When you have that kind of success on an album and then you go back in to start making a new record, does that jazz you up and get you ready to do it, or is it intimidating? I mean, what does that do for your momentum going into a new album?
It does all that stuff to you. I mean, yeah, definitely. You're like, well, is this going to be as good? Is this song as good? And you start trying to think about filling the slot of this song on Going Through Hell. You just keep, cleaning this gun. Do we have a cleaning this gun for this album? Do we have a watching? And then we finally realized about, 8 months into it, it's a different album. It's not Going Through Hell. It's not the same album. You're trying to just evolve some, and it's all a learning process, and you're just kind of in the moment of this album now.
Well, and if you think about it, your hit list keeps growing. What would you say is your number 1 fan? I mean, the one that they've got to hear every time, that you get the loudest response to?
I don't know. It seems like we go by Going Through Hell. Usually every show, the crowd is up and pumping their fists and singing along, and it's just so cool. The coolest thing in the world is when they sing along with you. These songs have become such a part of folks' lives. With If You're Going Through Hell, so many stories about that. The fathers and cleaning this gun. We
at the Academy of Country Music are very proud that you won one of your first awards at our award show.
And the ACM top new male vocalist is
Rodney Atkins.
My first award ever was the ACM, and I was so honored. That's such a huge honor. Thank the good Lord, thank my wife, my family, and it's an honor not lost on me to get to be a part of the ACMs.